Hello and welcome to the Patreon, guys.
Hey man, welcome to More of a Clue, our bonus episode of the show where Kay and I continue the conversation.
Yes, yes.
We were talking about. Did we even talk about the Grammys?
No, we didn't. But whenever I watch I'm not a massive fan of award shows unless my friends are in them. I mean, shout out friend of the show, Ramel London, her partner, Foots. They came to the live show.
Yeah,
picture of them.
Did. Yeah.
He was nominated for a Grammy. Didn't win one, but he was nominated for it, and that is more than I will ever get.
Sick. He actually gets a medal for a nomination.
Is it?
Yeah, like they get these medals, like to say you got nominated, bro. The biggest ever entertainment, one of the biggest entertainment gongs you can get in the world, right? Yeah, man. Shout out to Chappelle. Chappelle got a Grammy as well. There's a Grammy for comedy as well. You could get a Grammy.
I could.
Potentially, yeah.
It's American, isn't it?
You just got to bet.
The Brits don't. See, this is what I'm saying. Comedy in this country isn't respected like the way it is in America.
Do you know who was nominated
Stand
for
up
it?
anyway.
Actually nominated for it though. Ricky Gervais, funnily enough, but he didn't win though. He was up for a Grammy.
I can imagine.
But he's the only one that I think has crossed over. Has anyone from the UK crossed over like he has over there? Because he's known. Has anyone else crossed over like he has over there? Did he cross over? Was he bigger than obviously? Come on, man, guys.
He had Hollywood films, bro. He was.
Do you reckon he was at his peak bigger than Gervais is now? Because Gervais, people people how much of a force he is in terms of what he's created. With
I don't know how
many.
I don't know what kind of size rooms Gervais does in America.
Okay.
But I know Russell Brand was doing big rooms.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Like big theatres.
Yeah.
But then Trevor Noah talks about he was doing 3,500 seats in certain states in America, and I was just like,
mad. Did he really come over here? Trevor Noah was over here was he trying to blow up here?
Yeah, so he was on QI, he was on Library Apollo, he was doing a few that. So what he was doing was, I think he was doing 3 nights a week here, 4 nights a week in New York. So he was flying from here to New York every week and back at one point.
To just grow? Just before he blew up, because now he's astronomical.
So he was big in South Africa.
Yeah.
And I was speaking to a South African promoter, and so I don't know how true this is.
Yeah.
No, it was black South African, so it was a different accent. But yeah, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro?
Fuck. Sorry, I love it when they say. I love that. You fuck.
But he was saying that he's like, the thing with Trevor, he was doing an advert. And the money he got for that advert, he said, I'm going to leave South Africa and I'm going over there. I'm going to try and make it. So I think he'd already had property and stuff already. And then he got a massive chunk from this advert. That's what this guy was saying. I don't know how true it was. And he was saying he got this advert money. It was a ridiculous amount. So he used that money to live in America. Yeah, okay. And whatever for a year, and he said, he's like, worst comes to worst, I don't make it, and I come back and I carry on where I left off.
Well, here in the studio to answer the question himself is Trevor Noah. So, Trevor, what do you think about that story? Yeah, if you're not watching on the YouTube, then haha, I got you. Can you imagine? That would be a great intro.
If we could, I mean, he's gone down a different route now. The other day I saw a podcast of him talking about how he. So this is the biggest mindfuck. He started talking about...
That was a clip of one of our More of a Clue episodes, a little taster of just a little bit of what you get when you sign up on our Patreon.
If you like what you heard, head over to Patreon now. There should be a link in the show description. Click on that and sign up for all the extra content ad-free.